friends, fellow beer geeks. I'm Wes, the craft beer geek, and I was just actually watching some YouTube videos myself and thought, I really could go for a beer right now. So stopped for a minute and go ahead and get a review in and enjoy a nice beer here. And got a beer here from Kawartha Lakes Brewing out of Ontario, Canada. This is their raspberry wheat. Comes in at 4.5% alcohol by volume and is in a 16-ounce can or 473 milliliters. And yeah, a good friend of mine sent this to me, another vinyl collector, and I just had a really good day digging for vinyl today. So that was a fun day. So I thought I would break open another one of these that he sent to me and give it a try. So we're gonna get this raspberry wheat beer cracked open and see what it's all about. Okay, so we got this poured out, and as you saw, as I was pouring it, I saved the last little bit and tried to stir it up because I thought there would be yeast in here since it was a wheat beer, and apparently this is a filtered wheat beer, which is kind of weird. We had an unfiltered lager, and now we have a wheat beer that's filtered, which is not normal. So there's no yeast in here, so it's kind of odd to not have the yeast, but that's sort of I guess up to the brewer. I guess they decided they didn't want this to be drunk with the yeast, so it is a filtered wheat beer. Probably the first one I've ever had. It is a nice golden yellow color. Nice, a lot of carbonation coming up from the bottom. Let's see what the aroma is like. Definitely do get quite a bit of raspberry in the nose. It's just full-on raspberry flavoring. Yeah, I can't get much besides raspberry. There's a little bit of maltiness in the back there, but it's pretty much almost all raspberry. So I'm ready to go ahead and give this a taste. Cheers. And I'm not quite sure how to review this. I'm getting a lot of raspberry up front, and then it finishes with a hop bitterness to it. A little bit of a bite. It is clean. I'm not tasting any kind of off flavors in it at all. Like I said, I'm getting a lot of raspberry. Not getting any kind of pepperiness or banana esteriness that you would normally get with a wheat beer. It's pretty clean tasting. It's almost like a lager with a light lager with the raspberry flavoring in it. Okay, so I guess I'm ready to go ahead and just finish up this review. I really don't have anything more to say about it. I don't have anything really good to say about it. It doesn't, it's supposed to be a wheat beer. It should be like peppery or estery, and it's neither of those at all. It drinks more like a light lager with some raspberry flavoring added to it. It's not the worst beer I've ever had. I've definitely had worse than this, but yeah, I'm struggling just finishing this one. Maybe on a really hot day, this would be better. But I'm not too impressed by this. So for the Kawartha Lakes Brewing Company raspberry wheat, I only feel good enough to give this a 4 out of 10. It's not terrible tasting, but it's not good either. No. If you want a wheat beer, anything but this is not a wheat beer in my opinion. It's just sort of a flavored beer. Yeah, I can't recommend this at all, but it doesn't taste bad. It doesn't have any kind of really bad flavors, so I feel okay with a light 4. Yeah, it's better than a Bud Light or something, but not by much. So I guess that's all I have to say about it. I'm Wes. You can find me on Untapped and Twitter at SupraWes, and on here on Facebook or here on YouTube at SupraWes. And remember, I don't drink bad beers. You shouldn't either. And we'll see you next time. Cheers.